Oh, it's showing nice stiff. Go and rub it. Oh, that's better. That's better, baby. Keep rubbing it. That's nice. Well, what were you thinking she was doing? Let's go and work on the moped. Woke up this morning, folks, bleeding stiff neck, typical, innit? I want to finish this moped off. Anyway, I'm going to give it a go anyway. All I've got to do is to grind off that old bracket where we had the bolt stuck into the front mudguard, and I was going to drill and tap it. I don't think it's worth doing that. All I'm going to do is put a new bolt in, so let's go and do that now. Alright, well, what I've got to do is to grind off flat, because there's no way I'm going to be able to drill this out. It's too flexible, so, and I'm not going to take it off the bike, so I've just got to grind off flat either side of that, I think, and then hopefully I'll have my hole in the middle where I can put my bolt through. So that's what I'm going to do now. Don't forget, always wear your safety glasses. I've got a set on at the moment, so. There we go. There she is, there's the back of it off. Now all I have to really do now is to drill through the middle there, and that should clear out the debris in the hole. Right, just wedge a bit of wood behind there just to make sure it don't flex or anything, make drilling easier. Right, okay, here we go. Right, okay, that's one drill. Go through there with a bigger one. Right, there we go. There's our hole through there now. Clear the hole out. So basically, as you can see there now, I can now get a bolt through there. So let's put the mudguard on. Right, I'm just going to try and hook this back on over the top of its located pins. Where that is. Hard to see when you get a nut on. These nuts I'm putting on what they call nylocks. They've got a nylon insert so they don't undo readily. Okay, that's that one on. Let's just go and get the other one. And then I'll tighten them up. Just try and get the nut on the back. That fits there lovely now. That's it. Nice fit. Absolutely lovely. And there we go. Front mudguard's now on. Right, just give this a little bit of a clean and a scrub with some soapy water, just to make it look a bit more presentable. I don't need to spray the plastics. I just need to clean the plastics. The black plastics that is, so I'm not too worried about them. And this is basically the last few little jobs before I just give it a quick wipe over, and it goes for its test. Right, I'll just give that a rinse off and we should be okay. Alright, there we go, that looks a bit better. So let's just fit this onto the bike. Right, let's get this seat on. Let's get this seat on. Last couple of jobs. That one. See if that shuts. See if it opens. That's it, yep. That's it. Right, let's see if she starts and runs. There we go. Let's have a little look around it. Remember all this was all scratched. There we go, all the way around, look. This was that ropey old top box which was broken. I know it's not a very good job, but it'll do, and it locks and it works. So coming right round, as you know, I'll put a new backlight on it. That's a brand new unit there. Just going round. As you probably remember, all this was all scratched there, all heavily scuffed all down there, and it's not turned out too bad. This front light fitting here had a big lump of plastic missing out of it. It's not perfect, but it's done the job, it's repaired. And the fairing, as you can remember, was basically snapped along here, this line here, both sides. Snapped along here, both sides, and there was chunks and bits missing out of it, as you probably remember. But now it's all back in one piece, and it's ready to go for its test. You can hear it slowing down, that's the automatic choke coming off. And as you can probably see there, it's only done 1,263 miles. So it's not a bad little thing. I've checked everything works on it. Horn, you've got your light switches here. Down the front there, that's that little one there, then you click off to that one and brings that one on, which is your dip beam. Main beam comes on, turn them lights back off again. Then you've got your indicators, which is, how does that work? There we go, that's one there flashing, that one flashing at the back there. Coming around this side, indicators the other side. That one flashing, that one flashing there. As you can see, just stop that. You've then got your rear brake lights, which is that, as you can probably see, that works on the right hand brake, and also on the left hand brake. And when you do turn your lights on, you should get your back lights come on, which they do there. Okay, so I've checked the steering and stuff, so there we go. I was going to put some graphics on it. I'm not really too bothered. If the young lad who's buying it wants to put some graphics on it, he can. But there we go, that's a little project finished. And there you go, another little project finished. So don't forget, if you treat this sort of thing as a hobby, and I've only been coming out here really the odd weekend. Other weekends I've been busy, as you know. Once you dedicate a bit of time to it and just break everything down into a segment, whether it be doing a bit of work on the fairing, or whether it's being repair a certain item like the top box, for example, just break it down into bits and pieces, and as long as you're moving forward and making one step at a time, you will get there. But if you start putting deadlines on yourself and things like that, you're going to start obviously getting fed up and bored with it. This has been an enjoyable little project. Sure, it's only a little cheap moped, but at the end of the day, I'm sure you'll agree, looking at the photos, that we've really turned it around to what it was, and we've increased its value a substantial amount. Alright, it's taken our time, but as I said to you, by turning it into a hobby, you get more enjoyment and satisfaction out of it. Anyway, that's the end of the moped. restoration. The next one we're going to be starting very shortly after I finish the polytunnel is going to be the Piaggio moped, which is already in there, so look out for that one. We've got lots more projects on the go, and as I say, you're going to start to see a few more gardening videos now. The weather's a bit better now because I want to get this up and running. And let's hope you stay tuned. If you do like what you see on my channel, please do subscribe and leave comments. I like to have the feedback, especially with the new gardening growing thing which I'm doing at the moment. If you're interested in possibly doing that yourself, if you've got a garden, if you've got a spare bit of space, then growing your own vegetables actually is quite a good thing. Because I mean, most of the stuff in the shops is full of chemicals. They've been force grown, for example, and there's not many tastes. I mean, more so with tomatoes. If you actually grow your own tomatoes, which are an easy crop to grow to start off with, you'll notice a big difference in flavour than supermarket bought tomatoes. Well, anyway, that's the direct bike moped finished now, and we'll see you again in the next video. Thanks very much, and goodbye.